All right, so we're gonna give it a few minutes. What is it? The notification seems to be going out quite late, so we'll stay here for a little bit. I don't have a whole plan today. Yesterday, at least I had half a plan the last 2 days, but today, no real plan. I have to think this through. I tried to find the prompts for this, and I was not able to find the prompts. I don't know where they are. And just like yesterday, someone popped in and popped out. So we're it's probably going to take about, if it was anything like yesterday, it's going to take like 3 to 4 minutes before the notification even goes out. So I don't think I can. Let me see. If I can share from my phone, I will. But I'm not sure if I can. So this current live is not on my phone, so I can't go and share that. But anyway, I will be here for a minute before people come in. So um, May Live a Day 2022. Let me see. I don't know how to find those dang prompts, y'all. And a couple people who are doing it, I didn't find it in their description subscription box. Let's see. Do hashtag May Live. Oh, somebody's here. Somebody's here. Live a Day 2022. Oh, hey, Linda. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for coming in. I'm trying to find these prompts, girl, so I can, but no one has them in. Hey, whoever else just came in, sorry, I gotta turn that down. Let me see if Gigi, the crochet queen, has the prompts. Nope, no prompts. Whatever. We'll just chat, people. We'll just chat. Linda, how are you doing? Hope you're doing well this morning. Thanks for coming in. Happy Cinco de Mayo. That's right. Today is the day. And this is, they celebrated big in SoCal. So yeah. Ooh, that means I should have like Mexican food for dinner or something like that tonight. My son and my husband are going to a movie tonight. So I will be on my own. They're going to see that Doctor Strange movie. Hey Steve, good morning, good morning. Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. So I'm wearing a different hat today. Now this right here is a old hat. And I made this at the beginning of my crochet career. And I don't even know. I don't think I winged it because I feel like it's too perfect for me to have winged it as far as the way the increases and decreases went. I don't think this is one that I winged. Maybe it was, but it's actually pretty good. It's like I think I was trying to make. Hey, Lori, good to see you. Thanks for coming in. I was trying to make a African kufi, which it's just a little hat. I used to have one that was made with African print fabric, and I used to wear it all the time back in the day. And it just sits right, just like this. It's not meant to come down over your ears. It's just um, right to there. And I should try it on Steve's head because see if he looks good in it, and then I'll make him one. Oh, thank you, thank you. And the yarn, I think it's some kind of wool blend because I'm all of my old hats when I find them and start wearing them, I always see that I did not weave in the ends. And on this one, it's a couple of ends on the inside, and they look like they felt it. So it must be some kind of wool. So yeah, I like the beret too. The beret is really cute. I enjoy it quite a bit. Anyway, gang. Okay, so now hopefully by now that notification went out. Yesterday it took about 5 minutes for the notification to go out. And so anyway, I started working on my Christmas blanket again. I didn't bring it over here because I was struggling. Like, I have not made any of those squares since March, right? So in March, it was like up until March, it was rote, and then I kept having to pull it out. It's a simple square, but I kept having to pull it out and put it back in, pull it out, put it back in. And I finally was like, forget it, I'm going to bed. Oh, here I am with top chat on again. I don't know why it's defaulting to top chat. Let's put it on live chat. All right, I don't think that made much of a difference, but at least I'll see everybody's chatting. But anyway, so I think I'll chat about something that happened to me this in the last couple of weeks. So, um, you know, um, I went back to work and on site, and um, most of us feel like our job is something that we can do from anywhere. I mean, we kind of proved it, right? We were home for 2 years and we were able to do our jobs. And so for when they made us all come back to work with no option of even a hybrid schedule, initially, at least that's what we thought. Um, we were not going to get this hybrid schedule. But eventually, in the meetings, they started to explain to us that they were just trying to get prepared for it, make sure everybody had what they needed both at home and at work. And so we're just patiently waiting for the opportunity to work at least partly from home, which will definitely help my life. But I realized that that commute time, um, the freedom to have all of your stuff around you, it really allowed me to do a whole lot more my creative stuff. So I could sit on my couch during my lunch break and crochet. I could, and feel comfortable about it, and not think somebody was gonna I can crochet on my lunch break now. But for instance, if somebody walks in and they don't realize I'm on my lunch break, and you just feel like you're going to get judged, like, oh, she's not doing anything, because that actually has happened to me where one manager told my manager that I wasn't doing anything. Now, this is the craziest, most ridiculous thing in the world, but it's people are catty and people are not nice. And she basically told my manager, put my job in jeopardy, had no problem doing it, that I wasn't doing anything but crocheting or whatever, which, you know, I crochet on my breaks. I used to, I used to have to call insurance companies all the time in my position. Yeah, that LA traffic is crazy. Hey, Angela, good to see you. So it really does make a difference, like if you don't have to get in that traffic. And, getting Jordan to school and back home took about 15 minutes, And so, anyway, and like I said, I don't even live that far. But anyway, so after someone did that and said that, I'm not always comfortable crocheting while I'm even on my lunch break, because I feel like somebody's gonna say something. So, it was just way more comfortable to be able to do it at home. Hey, Cynthia. And so I was so much more productive. I feel like my crochet time is, very, has been limited. The energy after work, after going in the traffic, coming back in the traffic, dealing with people all day. I'm actually, I call myself an introvert, extroverted introvert, which to me, I feel like I can be around a lot of people. I can talk with a lot of people, but I can also be by myself and actually enjoy it, the quiet time. And sometimes I think you need it, after you've been around people. So then you come home and absolutely some people are hungry. So, and I have days where I just drew a line in the sand and I'm like, I don't cook on these days. I don't cook on Tuesdays because I'm in clinic with the doctor, which is Probably the most exhausting day of the week because I interact with the patients a whole lot more when I'm in the clinic because I have to schedule surgeries and all that stuff. Then, um, hey, Belia. And then, I come home and then I don't cook on Fridays either. So I try to make something that'll last a couple of days so I'm not cooking even all the other days of the week. I really don't want to. I used to love it. Yeah, extroverted, introvert. Yeah. So sometimes after you've been around a lot of people and you've done it and you're fine, you actually need time to yourself. You just don't want to talk and you just want to breathe or whatever. So that's why I'm looking forward to tonight because I'm not going to see Doctor Strange. It's my husband and my son. They go to a lot of movies together. So I'm not going. So I'm gonna get to do whatever I want to do. And then this Mother's Day weekend. So I always claim the whole weekend for myself. Anybody else do that? I claim the whole weekend, guys. Anyway, so I'm just finding that all these things I started before I knew I was going back to work. I am trying to figure out how to get all of these things done. And I think I'm just going to be patient. I'm going to be patient with myself and do what I can when I can. And hopefully, if I do a little bit, eventually I'll get it done, right? So, anyway, but I was going to say that I had this whole conversation with our clinical manager. I had like a one-on-one meeting, and I thought it was going to be about one thing, but it ended up she just wanted to check in. And right before I went into that meeting, I decided that even though I thought it was going to be about one thing, I decided that I would write down all the things and take the opportunity to talk about all the things if I got that opportunity. So I like wrote down all this stuff, put it in my back pocket, and went down and met. Oh, hi. Okay, thanks, Dad. I'm glad. I'm glad. That's cool, Lori. Thank you. I'm glad to hear that. You mean Saturday and Sunday? Is it Mother's Day? Exactly. It's all Mother's Day. I'm starting on Friday, y'all. I usually would go out with my bestie and go have a little cocktail somewhere and just chill and eat some snacks and stuff. But she hasn't been feeling great, so I don't anticipate that happening. And so I will just make sure that I can do all the things that I want to do this weekend. But anyway, I had this whole conversation with her about all of the things that I was concerned about and all the things that the way decisions were made and how they made me feel. And and it was really good. But one of the things that came up was I told her, I said, you're dealing with basically no one really trusts the management here. And it's not something that you brought, it's just been there forever that no one really trusts. And she said something like, well, isn't that all jobs? Isn't that nobody ever trusts the management? And I don't think that's true, actually. And I thought about it later. And I actually, in that moment, I was like, well, I bet you the people at Google, like their management. Because if you know anything about Google, I have a friend that works there. Google very much takes care of their employees. Now, there's always going to be people who are not happy, and there will always be um, moments where people are disappointed. But overall, Google, in my brain at least, has a really great reputation as an employer. Other than that one situation a few years ago where the lady, yeah, that lady had mental health issues. I won't even bring that up. But um, uh, so, but in my mind, I think, there are employers. I have worked at a place that I actually absolutely enjoyed the management. Now, it was a spiritual organization, and that made a difference. And actually, it was my own church. My church is used to be an international fellowship, and uh, I used to work in the benefits administration office, and it was work environments I have ever been in. Probably it was the best work environment I've ever been in. So anyway, the point is to say that nobody trusts the management, that's all jobs, is almost like a cop out. And it's very different from liking the management and liking the decisions. Trust and liking are two different things. Okay. I cannot like your decisions, but you got a bigger issue if I don't even trust you. Like, I don't even trust the words that come out of your mouth because of what we've seen happen. But anyway, I was thinking that is different, right? Trust and liking is very different, right? But anyway, trust it. And I told her, I said, trust is not a given in any situation. It's not a given. You actually have to earn people's trusts. Even a baby. Okay, I'm gonna stop all this philosophizing in a minute, guys, and get off of here. But even a baby learns to trust because every time they have a need, the caregiver, whether it's mom or dad or somebody else, meets the need, and then the baby begins to trust and depend. So it's not even a given, with the baby, and so I said to her, I said you need to build trust. And she was like, well, how do you do that? I said, you make promises and you keep them. you know you tell people, you be a person of your word. And that's been the problem. There hasn't been a lot of that, so people are always waiting for the other shoe to drop. Like, soon, when are they going to pull the rug out from under us? They said this thing, but look at what happened. So anyway, I'm hoping that it will change. And honestly, I'm not even sure. Again, I actually can retire in 2 years, and I am hoping that the numbers work out, so that I really can. So, but anyway, I'm just yammering, guys, just yammering. Yes, 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 yes. You have to be trustworthy in return. Absolutely, absolutely. And so yeah, I, at this point, I don't. And at a certain point, she asked me, "Well, are you happy?" And I said, "No, I'm not. I'm not happy. I feel like I'm capable of doing more than what I'm doing. But that's on me. That's not on you. Like, it's not on the management to make me happy. I think my happiness is my responsibility, not yours. But trust, that's different. I got to do the things I have to do with my own mental health and my own, the way I frame things and the way I think about things. Those are the ways that I'm going to survive and thrive in these next 2 years, hoping that it's only going to be 2 years. And I'm starting to get those emails about retirement planning, so they must know, somehow, that I'm counting down, getting close. But I'm going to still be young. I can work. I won't be 65. You just have to be at UCLA for 20 years before you can just retire. So I will make I've been there 18 and almost there for the 20. But who knows? I mean, like I said, Jordan's still young, so who knows what I will do. But I hope that everything works out so that I can. Um, Folks said that when I was told something that in confidence, yeah, yeah, that's a good reputation to have, and that's wonderful. I try to just do my job and go home at this point, and try not to get patient complaints. Try not to get. Um, I try to call people back. I don't like. I really hate phone messages. Anyway, guys. All right. So today, I think last night, did I work on anything? Like I said, I worked on my square. Tonight, I'm definitely going to get some crochet time in because I don't have to cook for anybody because they're going to go out to dinner and then go to the movie. So really, I just need to have food for me to eat. And a lot of times in the evening, I'm happy to forego it. I'm happy to um um snack on fruit or whatever, and just to so I can chill and not have to work. Because honestly, you come home from work and then you got to go in the kitchen. If I don't have to do that, I won't do it. I won't even do it for myself. I will do it for them, but I'm not, since they're not going to be here. I'm probably going to grab something to eat, come home, sit on the couch, turn on either YouTube or the TV and start crocheting. And I think tonight I will continue to work on the square and maybe get some work done on my summer YouTube hop project. But before we go, and we must go, woo-wee. Yeah, we must go on Annie's. Okay, I wanted to tell you guys this. The July Christmas in not Christmas in July fairies. Our Christmas in July make along with the Christmas Spirit Gnome. That pattern is available on Annie's, just the pattern. However, I didn't click on it. It showed the pattern and it said it was from $5.99 to $7.99. Now I didn't click on it to figure out why it was different. But the magazine is on Annie's. The whole magazine for like $6 and something. So even though that Christmas Spirit Gnome is there, you might as well get the whole magazine. So yeah, go. You can get it as a PDF or you can get it as the actual magazine on Annie's. And we're talking about last time. I keep showing it because I want everybody to be ready. Is this one? And if you're gonna make that along with us, it's the Christmas Spirit Gnome, and he's somewhere in here. I keep showing him, but I don't mind because we're gonna get to July before we know it here. So you got to be getting your things together. He's on page 22. Okay, so here he is, the Christmas Spirit Gnome. This guy, that pattern is available, but the whole book is available too, and you might as well get it because, like I keep saying, it's so many good patterns in here that you're gonna want to make. So go ahead and get it. It's on Annie's. Get your yarn together and let's do this in July. Yeah, right. It is such a good magazine. Really, really, so many great things in it. I hope I never lose it. But even if I do, it's also on Kindle Unlimited. So I can use it digitally as well. But anyway, I think that's going to be it, guys. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Always going beyond that 3-minute obligation because I talk too much. Anyway, you guys are fantastic. I am going to go ahead and finish getting ready for work and get my boy out of here and get this day going so I can get to the night and sit on the couch and crochet. I'll see you guys tomorrow in the next May Live a Day 2022. Until we meet again, keep it crafty and have a good one. Bye.